Hey guys, what's everybody up to? Got S, Ricky, Atkins, Mystery Snail Guardians, Hippie John, and Garcia. Hope you guys are doing good tonight. Decided to come up for a little bit here. Why not? I'm bored as shit, so yeah, I'm gonna make you guys deal with it. Oh shit! What the hell is my phone going off for? Well, heck yeah, Atkins. There's all sorts of information out there about them. Pretty darn easy too. So just since the last time we talked, we now need 15 more subscribers for me to do that giveaway. That was what, about 4 o'clock? Somewhere around 4 o'clock there. So that's pretty cool. I'm warning you guys now. I'm tired. Or the wall painting, Garcia. Oh, that's a tapestry I got from a Tool concert like 12 years ago. What's everybody up to at, I don't know what time it is for y'all, but midnight my time. Give me a second. I forgot my coffee in the other room. I'm going to go grab it before it gets fucking cold. I apologize. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. Couldn't help it. 5 people in here. Heck yeah. Fuck, hell knows in. Nah, at least I'm definitely not. S freaking talk me into coming up. I mean, he didn't push too hard, but Atkins, no, it's a Misfits cup. Like the Misfits, the band. Had to get a decent stream started. Too early. Yeah, it was pretty early. My mind is just racing tonight, so I'm having a hard time fucking trying to chill out enough to be able to sleep anyways. So. Dune was great. I loved every bit of it. Some parts were a little odd, but I love it. I'm not too sure though. I am not too sure. Yeah, you'll be up a while. Feel it. Oh no, I'll go for at least an hour here. We'll see where I get. We'll see how I feel after that point. And I was already up for an hour earlier today, and was up for almost 3 hours this morning on the Aquatic Morning Show. So yeah, only Oscars. What you up to? What do you guys want to talk about? Give me something to talk about here. Need something. I'd like to discuss string theory. Well, what about it? Hmm. Boxing up member plants? Heck yeah. Well, fingers crossed there's some left over for me. Wait. Aren't I a member? I think I am. Regardless, I'll pay for him anyways. I just want some planes. Shit. Um, well then, let's just put it this way: I'm a very open-minded person. When it comes to that, because in that line of thinking, there's 1,000,000,000 quadrillion different possibilities, and I mean, hey, we've only scratched the surface of it so far. For me to retain a lot of the information that I've watched through all the documentaries and everything else, that's another story. But the best way I can explain it is I'm very open when it comes to that, or open-minded. And it makes a whole lot of sense. Forever. Huh? No worries, Steve. I was just curious. I wasn't sure how you did it. I didn't even, like I said, I didn't even know it was a thing until a while after I was a freaking member. I mean, I know I should have read it, but you got to start rounding up all my duckweed, send that out to a few people. Fuck, I got enough to fill a. Probably got enough to fill enough of empty 25 from fucking top to bottom with water in it, but a lot of fucking jobber moss, dude. Around here, people be trying to sell it for like $15 for an 8 ounce, or not an ounce, what is it, like a 10 ounce little Tupperware container of it. Most of it's fucking water. It is, S. But for me to, I can't word it right. I can't, I'm not able to describe it right. Or my outlook on it, I guess. Like I said, all I've done is watch a bunch of documentaries on it. But I do that with 1,000 other freaking topics. Oh, I forgot you had a question about drone glass. Prepping a tank to drill. I mean, in complete honesty, um, there's no telling if it's gonna break or if it's not. There's always that chance. But like I said, just take your time. Don't fucking use the drill too fast. Stay at a steady pace, but don't be drilling it too fast. Apply a little bit of pressure. Use a stencil like I was talking about. So, and as you're doing it, run water underneath of it as you're going. And just, like I said, just go slowly. And it should work out for you. Problem is, if there's other holes already in that side of the pane, or there's chips and stuff for the sides or something like that, that's when you might run into a problem. I didn't even know there was a form for that. Being honest, oh yeah, you still yeah, went back. Hmm. Yeah, yeah. I know that. I'm just that and like how everything's connected at the same time and those possibilities. I don't feel like getting into all that right now. Ain't nothing wrong with drilling tanks. Just be chill. True Meaver? No, no. I actually work with more salt or fresh water than anything. Definitely. Yeah, a little bit, man. It's not that hard. Um, even if you had just like a random pane of glass laying around, you could practice on first. You could totally do that too. But like Matt's saying, just make sure it's not tempered. I just gotta be in the right. I just gotta like. I'm starting to get tired of it. Maybe earlier this morning when I was super lively and stuff, I'd been able to get into a nice deep conversation about it now. It just hurts my head at this point. It makes my brain tingle. What if I said you make my brain tingle? I'm joking. I don't know if you're in here, Leo 209, but thank you for the subscription. 13 more people, man. We're getting real close to that giveaway. Yeah, it is definitely true. Wish you would speed that fuck. Jesus, man. 'That's funny. Well, then, Zenger, nothing. And we just start over. I mean, there's nothing we can really do about it at that point. So, yeah, we ain't got no choice. Oh, thanks, man. pretty rad. I was wondering where a bunch of them came from, and I couldn't figure out where they came from or who they were. Hey, Christopher. What's up, man? Goddamn, Matt. It's kind of funny. Like, yeah, yeah, I don't mean to be a dick and like or anything. But it's kind of funny. Sitting outside looking in a way, you know. Okay, last things under my theory, the universe is obviously expanding because of its creation. When it reaches the climax of the explosion, we're all going for extreme whiplash effect. You know? Oh, Dreamweaver, you don't have to do all that, man. That stream's not necessarily kid friendly all the time, so I'm forewarning you now. The F bomb likes to slip out of my mouth more than normal. It's kind of dark, Zen. All right, Steven, you have a good night, man. I'll catch you around tomorrow. Hey, Thunder, what you doing tonight? I still haven't fucking decided what I want off Dan's fish yet. I've been looking all freaking day. Since he said there's not really a whole lot that's going to be coming in anytime soon, so I'm just going to have to pick what from what's there. Well, if we were all Americans, yeah, definitely. Right. See, my thing is like, I can't say I'm technically a skepticist, but like, I feel reincarnation is possible, but at the same time, I just don't know. Until I'm able to witness it for myself, I just don't know. Things in everybody contemplates death at some point, and especially when you get older too. I mean, like fuck, earlier today, I saw my neighbor outside, and he asked me what I was doing. I told him I was heading to work, and he said, "Well, I'm going to look at tombstones." And had a big old smile on his face, man. So like, he's an old guy, 70s. Him and his wife are about 75 and 76. So they're just trying to be prepared. But like, hey, Yeah, it's true. Here, pull up Dan's fish again. Looking at these one gudgeons he's had, or these one. Gosh, where are they? Um, so the banded, but I also really like the Empire. Those things are really pretty. The only problem with those things are fucking $29.99 a piece. I have to pop up another tank. Get it going. I just don't know what I want. I'm a picky motherfucker anymore. 2 days ago, he had them freaking Odessa barbs. Now they're gone. Oh, by the way, when we were all on earlier on here, and I had everybody helping me look for fish off of Dan's, I went to get 4 out of like the 5 ones that I was pointing out and that I was kind of really looking at disappeared between that time, and I went back and looked at it again later in the day to try to pick one of them. I was so salty. I was like, "You motherfuckers!" Now I don't think I'm gonna say what I'm gonna get on stream until I've actually paid for it. Is it bad to say I wish I somebody else had $100 gift card to like get gills or something that I could use it on or trade for? There's just nothing on here that's really interesting me to the point where I feel like I want it right now. You know what I mean? There's a lot of really nice rainbow fish, but nothing that I really want right now. I'm getting some nice big like Melanotanias. Like I want a nice big tank. Let me tell you, those Avis Creeks are great. Does anybody know about? Oh, fuck, there's no common name for it, is there? The Epiplatus sexfasciatus killifish. Anybody know anything about those guys? Yeah, yes, that's true. Well, I'm not. I'm going to be throwing in some extra money on top of it, but I'm only picking one thing though. I know that. I do know that he's got a bunch of those dwarf amber barbs for sale on here still too. Ones that were in the giveaway earlier tonight. They only get like, they're tiny. I think I need to get some catappa leaves and shit though. Tannins and shit going. I seem to like a little more acidic water. I don't have anything at home set up quite like that. Casual aquatics. How you been, man? It's been a few days. Unless you were in there last night. I can't remember. I've done so many streams lately. It's hard to remember who's all been on them and who's not. Oh, shit. Give me 2 seconds here. My dog's whining at the door. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. But yeah, as I plan on getting, I really want some Tetras, but there's particular ones that I want that he just doesn't have. I do have been keeping my eye out for some chili and Phoenix raspberries as well. I really like some of those. Sarah J. Sieber, how you doing tonight? Carrie's in stock. Let's go find out. Well, here, how about I share my screen? Probably help a little bit, huh? All right. What are we looking for here? Carries, Tetras. Four of them red dwarf. Could get a bunch of those. Make sure I have them on stock, so I don't have to fight to get them when I do get that big old slate piece set up. I am not seeing any blue Garys, and they are on the wish list. So I'll put them on my wish list, and they'll pop up for me. They become available. Could have swore he had $4 tetras. Six, six, six. Yeah, $6 is the cheapest I'm seeing right now. See here. These little itty bitty things. They're all right, I suppose. You're already looking at these guys. Okay, nerve shot. I'm making a pallet of the clothes. See ya. We're just talking about try to relax. No problem. Yeah, we're just kind of hanging out, chit chatting, looking at fish. Fish, fish, fish. Never owned a Kelly. Almost bought Clown Rocket Killies once, but it was for a tank without a top. I can, yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, well, I got shipping in mind. Oh, see if they offer some live bears. That's disappointing. Did put a few things on my wish list in here, like some of these lemias and some goodies. I really, really, really wouldn't mind some of these trout goodies. Those things look nice. And these half peak, Tanga half peaks. Yeah, Scarlet. These guys were in stock like 2 days ago. But all I got left is these Scarlet Badises. These little guys and some Insorgis. Oh, I misunderstood your message, Sarah. I hope everything's going all right. It's pretty crazy. I did have some earlier. Hmm. You know, they got a bunch of rainbow shiners. I will say I do not have any like smaller goalies like these guys, like the neon blues and stuff like that. The only which they have in stock are these zebra hill streams. Dan's aquatics casual. I want $100 gift card, so trying to figure out what to spend it on. He has some pretty cool quarries. Yeah, I don't know if whoever else was in here. I know there's somebody in here that was in here earlier when I was looking at these. They had here. They had these C123 yellows in stock earlier, and by the time I even had a chance to do anything, because I was in the middle of a stream, they were gone. As well as these Palladius, which were there about an hour ago because I was looking at it. Just don't want something everybody else freaking has. I'm tired of it. You have some nice plecos though. These Fuller Eyes are pretty cool. $39 a piece. Oh, Zen, I have other money I'm adding on top of this. Like, I plan on getting a pretty good group or something if I can. Tell you what I've been waiting for though. I saw them on there a while ago and I wasn't able to get them. But these Betteritillans, Italians, these things are gorgeous. I would really like to breed them. Or the coquinas. These guys are pretty sweet too. The Dimidiatas. I wish there was a full like picture of the body and stuff on here because my video doesn't really do it any justice. Just got back from a trip. Well, welcome back, Leslie. Cheese. Battling an ick fungal issue. Lost a lot of fish lately. I'm ashamed to say. Hey, casual. It happens, man. It does. You ever need to ask? You ever need some help, man? You know where to ask. Kind of freaking cichlids they got. Nothing I'm interested, unfortunately. I got some blue dreams and some red cherries, but that's it. Saw spotted eagle rays, needlefish, barracuda. Yeah, Melissa, I was seeing the videos you posted in the new Discord. That's pretty rad. I don't know. What do y'all think? Went through a bit of them there. Give me some ideas. I don't even know how to run a poll or anything, even if I'm able to. Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh, shit, maybe. Never mind. I was almost thinking about getting like those last four dwarf hummingbirds. It's like 45 bucks or something like that. And then some of these dwarf amber barbs as well. And I hope to God I can find some more dwarf hummingbirds because I've never been able to find them. It'd be even cooler if I was able to spawn them somehow. Or get into spawning them. I'm sure I can figure it out. It shouldn't be too that hard, especially if I can get them fucking purple harlequins going. These Odessas, man. I love Odessa barbs. They're fan freaking tastic. Spotted group of Bichardi and Daffodil. Saturday next day we go retrieve solid today. Heck yeah. Would be really cool is if somebody had like a gift card per se, like Papa Shrimp. That would be fucking badass. Give me some nice shrimp. That would be pretty rad. Mississippi hippie, how you doing? Kind of hanging out, chit chatting, talking about fishes, trying to decide what the hell I want. Honestly, didn't realize I was still sharing my screen that whole damn time. My bad, guys. I really wish he did more like equipment and stuff. 'Cause I love me some aquarium equipment. I do. Better be. Gina's Reef. How you doing tonight, chick? Should get that Pleco before too long. Mine came to me rather quickly. Already got an army of friggin' pygmy cories. Hmm. Talk to me, guys. Give me something to talk about. Come on. Work with me a little bit here. I'm trying. Especially US. You're the one to talk my ass into coming up. I didn't get the Pleco yet, but today was the first day at the new store. It was so awesome. Heck yeah, Gino. What are you going to be in charge of doing over there? And can anybody tell me about the rainbow, but the Glossolepis SP Get 'em in Village? Sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Lizards. What about them? I took that little ball python that I had up earlier the other day to the vet, and he's up about 60 grams, so that's good. He's grown. He's gaining all that weight back real quick. Hydrated too. My main project is getting the online store together, running and maintained. So I added all the inventory to Shopify. Nice. Yeah, Gina. Lizards, what kind? I have a 13-foot retic, 9-foot boa, big old red iguana, and two chameleons. Do I deal with fish vets? Um, I have a bunch of them that I'm able to contact if I ever have an emergency with a customer's fish. Um, Normally, those fish veterinarians are really into the hobby themselves, so I've never really done any of their tanks or anything like that. But I do know quite a few of them, and it's good to get in touch and one at least make sure you have one available at some point. Hippie John, last fall I had a parasite hit my fish room and blow up 4 tanks, wild caught tanks, and oh, I lost some oil. Hey man, it happens. I've had some pretty good horror stories myself. It's all part of learning. And honestly, when you start working with mass amounts of fish, um, sometimes there's just no way to even avoid it. It just happens. Heck yeah, Gina. Is the website open for purchases now? Just I'm kind of curious. I'd like to look at it. Love me new places to get stuff from. I have patternless leopard gecko. That is really cool. I also have 3 red-eyed tree frogs. Red-eyed tree frogs are not boring. They're friggin' sweet. I don't know what you're on, Mississippi hippie, but maybe you just need to get some new frogs and send those to me. 'Cause I'll enjoy the shit out of them. Oh my gosh, Christopher! I was just reading your message. I had a brain fart, and it says type it in while people guess. And for some reason, I read it as type it in, white people will guess. Like sounds messed up, but it was funny. Welcome back, Atkins. Yep. And and the new meds and the procedures and new things are always coming out. So don't ever stop looking that stuff up either, guys. For real. What is the most popular fish to breed and sell to local fish stores in all y'all's areas? Anyone here? It's for sure live bears and dwarf cichlids, and I'm in Houston. Here is cichlids and all cichlids, and your basic guppies and bettas and stuff. That's about it. Serve City. No, it's nowhere you're ready. No, nowhere near ready. It's probably going to take at least a month. I'm putting up UPCs and added the products. I haven't even added the inventory count yet. Right on, Gina. Well, hey, keep me posted on that. I'd love to check it out. I would love to. Oh, man. Trying to look up a little bit about these killifish that he's got in here. That Epiplatus sexfasciatus. I'm trying. Predator feeding on terrestrial and aquatic invertebrates and also zooplankton in nature and the aquarium will accept dried foods. Hmm. Huh. Neat. Those are pretty. Males get really pretty all fired up. Heck yeah. About to just give in and order them freaking hummingbirds and say screw it. I'm just gonna be heartbroken if they come in because there's only four. I just be kind of heartbroken to come in and they're freaking dead. Be a little upsetting. Just a wee bit. Um, they're like dwarf hummingbird tetras or some shit like that. Dwarf red hummingbird tetra. Itty bitty. I have star sapphires. I have starry nights. Heck yeah. Well, I got just a few more subscriptions to go until. Holy shit, we're 6 people away or 6 subscriptions away to hit that giveaway. So you'll have a chance to get some star sapphires if you would ever want some on the Oscars. The only problem is these guys are still juveniles. They're only about that big right now. So thank you guys very much for all the subscriptions. Cystic Oscars. Oh, do not know. Thanks for the sub, Weaver. I appreciate it. Thanks, Melissa. I appreciate it. It's all you guys. It ain't me. All I do is sit here and talk. Dude, man, I don't even understand because, like, I mean, and I'm not saying anything against anybody else, but I've seen some people who've been doing this for like a couple years, and it just keeps going. Which I'm all right with. It's something I noticed. It's really, I don't know how to describe it. Feels good that people are that interested, I guess. And I appreciate every bit of it. All I want is that community tab. I get that, and I'm good. I'm happy. I'm a happy fella. Then I can post all the pictures and stuff that I take on there for you guys to see. Really only did YouTube for like 3 months. Hey, about where I'm at. Thanks, son. I really appreciate it. Yeah, we did. We did, hippie. We sure did. All right. Hopefully, this doesn't cram it all together again this time. But here's some links I was sharing today. Oh, there it goes. It spaced it out. Well, maybe it didn't space it out, but yeah. There's Jimmy's link, Jess's link, Steven's link, and New England Reptiles YouTube link as well. Seriously, you guys are awesome. I'm gonna shit my pants. I fucking hit 200 tonight. Like, just I wasn't expecting it. I wasn't even expecting to do this stream tonight. I will say to do when we do hit it, I'm gonna give it like a week and a half or so. I'm gonna make the like schedule the stream and stuff, but I'm gonna give it like a good week and a half or so before it actually happens. So that's time to get out there and people see that it's coming and everything else like that. And I'm gonna try to push it as much as I can uh, for others. As we hit 250, I'm doing another one. I might make it 100 though, because I'm just trying to give like a little more time, just so I feel a little more comfortable shipping these guys out. Thanks, Gina. You guys seriously are the best. Sprinting at pistols, but my trio failed, and the big female killed off my last quad red male after they started showing breeding behavior. I was bummed. Oh. Well, if it makes you feel better, okay. Tell you what, I will take the snake out of this room that's in this room and bring it to the shop if you sub to me. And I'll even bring the camera around the whole room so you can see there's no snakes in here. But I can't just get rid of them. Yeah. Tell her I said thank you. Nerd is strange, but there's a lot of valuable information that they put out and have put out that will save many reptiles' lives. Many, and I've used a lot of those videos to help animals that I've came across. You have a corn snake. Heck yeah! What kind of corn snake? Right now I've got a 13-foot reticulated python, a golden child. I've got a 9-foot true red tail, about a 3.5-foot, another 3.5-foot boa, which is a pokegron, 2 chameleons, and a red iguana. And I'm not done yet. I want more reptiles. God dang it! I first started trying to make money to help with my fish addiction 3 years ago. I sold snails and plants on eBay, made enough to build my fish room. Sometimes it's easy as dumb things. Yeah, I'm getting ready here, Dreamway. Right now, with these through the giveaways and stuff I'm going to be doing, and a few other things that or a few other fish that I'm giving away. Just to my friends around here and stuff. I'm gonna start focusing more on trying to be able to produce a few things for like a get gills. So I am able to do a little more here with it after buying the new shop and losing about 40 tanks and everything else. It's set me back a bit. Man, you guys seriously rock. That's awesome. I appreciate every single one of you, and don't you dare think otherwise. I'm serious. I know I can be a bit boring, a little bit of dead space sometimes, and my words don't come out right. I do my best, and I try to put as much time into this, what I do on here for you guys, as much time as I can. So thank you guys very, 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 very much. It's awesome. Oh, Zen, I mean, yeah, of course. There's quite a few. I want a. Well, I have an axolotl. That's technically an amphibian. Um, but I want a greater siren. It's a type of salamander, kind of like an axolotl, but a lot longer with no back legs. Um, and I wouldn't mind a few species of dart frogs. Good night, Atkins. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate it. Now that we hit 200, I can't just hop off the stream now, so I'm going to be up for a while longer for you guys here, and that's really awesome. But what I will say we're going to do now is we're going to sit here and figure out exactly what I'm giving away. The only thing I won't be giving away this round are flower horns. That's going to be a little bit down the road more. I just want to make sure they're at least 2-3 inches before I start shipping them out, just so I know. Just so I know. Thanks, Atkins. Question: I know there's quite a few people in here that have shipped fish. Um, I need a test subject, somebody that would let me send them um, some fish or something like that, just as sort of as test subjects. But I kind of tested it out, and these right here, they're little battery operated air pumps, right? I can get these for like $5 a piece. Take one of these and one of these, which is about $6 a piece, right? Put the fish in a little bit of a bigger box with a bit more water in a bigger bag. Hook it all up and kind of tie the bag around the airline. Get a little plastic piece so you can tie it so it's nice and tight here, so it's not going to leak out. Plug it in, turn it on, and kind of set it in there. Because I can get other ones with these that take D batteries. If I can do that, I know for a fact these things will pump air for fucking 4 days straight. So with a seasoned filter, and all that, I'm kind of really wondering if this would be viable to ship fish in. Because if that's the case, I mean, fuck, I feel a lot better about sending fish. 'Cause you're pumping oxygen into the bag for one, too. I mean, you're filtering all the shit that's in the bag. It could dreamer. That's why I was talking about the little plastic fetting because it'll let just enough air out where it's not doing, it's not too crazy. I was messing with the box and stuff one night and kind of let it sit overnight, and it didn't seem to work really well. I need to like do it again and not put any fish in the bag with some water and all that, and just throw the box around and see how much it leaks. I mean, yeah. What's wrong with that, Mississippi? No worries, Gina. I really appreciate you hanging in, chilling with us for a bit. Yeah, I did kind of like a little test once, so I'll have to work with it some more. But I will need a test or somebody to ship it to try out one of these days, though. That would be really rad. Or I wonder if there's a way to kind of incorporate like a check valve in it or a one-way valve. Hmm. So that way you'd let the air out, but not necessarily the water. Oh no. Speaking of flower horns, random topic thoughts on hybrids or genetically modified fish, no tattoos or anything, but you know more. Um, it depends. Flower horns are all right. I mean, we're never going to get rid of them at this point, which is whatever. Um, when it comes to cichlids specifically, I don't care for hybrids because in my eyes, like especially like the more rare species, the ones that are endangered or extinct in the wild, why the fuck hybridize something like that? Why not just try to reproduce that specifically? You know. So that stuff kind of bothers me. I know some hybrids kind of happen naturally in the wild occasionally, but you know, I don't know. I'm not gonna dog on anybody for it, but it's just not. It really is the half part of there. Alrighty. Yeah, like I said, I got to play with it a bit more just to try to see if I can get it to work. But I mean, if that's the case, man, I'm gonna have to like keep testing out and see how far across the country I can get it, see how well it works. Because I mean, hell, man, you have a filter running inside a shipped box, they can stay in there a hell of a lot longer. That's for sure. Not really, Gina. $5, 550, and another few bucks for a heat pad. And like me, I've already got like boxes that have pre-made little styrofoam coolers in there, so it's not really that much more expensive. Yeah, I can agree with that statement, Zendra, for sure. And yeah, it's an expensive test, but in the long run, it could really be worth it because I can get even smaller sponge filters than this. This thing's tiny. I mean, regardless if I send all that shit in the box with the fish or not, you're still going to have to worry about the handlers of live fish. I mean, that's just part of shipping fish, no matter what you do, Christopher. No matter it's UPS, FedEx, whatever, they all fucking suck. Man, I'm so excited to be able to do this for you guys. I've been really wanting to I mean, give back to you guys, do something really nice for everybody. Yep. And that's just a risk you have to take into account when shipping fish, no matter however which way you ship it. Honestly, I've been shipping fish for a long time, or getting at least fish shipped in and stuff like that. It's you never know. You never freaking know. And it depends on the handling. There's new PS driver that drops off for the Petco I'm about to leave. That really sucks when he's one of the two. Yeah. Oh yeah. I've gotten quite a few people in trouble from USPS and UPS and FedEx for really mishandling my packages and stuff. Because like, there's even one case they killed fish. I caught it on camera, them just shit whipping my boxes at my front door. So yeah, I started learning to handle my fish with care real quick. Oh, give me another 10 minutes here and I'll throw up a link if anybody wants to come up with me for the last half hour. I'll be up. Yeah, you definitely don't never know what you're gonna get, Chris. That's for sure. Oh, shoot. Yeah, it's starting to get to me, and I just downed a whole cup of coffee too. I'm sorry, guys. My shit was muted. I didn't mean to. My bad. Yeah. I should hop up too, Chris. No problem. I'm sure everybody knows. Just I'm trying to keep it pretty chill tonight. So keep that in mind. I used up all my liveliness for the day earlier this morning on the Aquatic Morning Show and everything else. I know, Surf. I'm so excited. Surf, you're from Canada, right? I'm just asking because, I mean, I personally don't have my exporting license, but I have a lot of friends that do. So, oh, you're in California. All right, never mind. For some reason, I keep freaking thinking you're from Canada. I don't know why. But if there is anybody in here that is from Canada, let me know. If there is nobody, I'm not going to worry about it. But let me know, and I can get a hold of some of my buddies. And if you do one, I am able to get it to you. It's going to be a little expensive, but I'm willing to do that. Yeah, just so everybody's aware. And hey, and if something doesn't work out and I'm not able to, I'll send you a gift card to a store near you. Chris Salazar, thanks for coming in, man. Probably thinking of mountain greenery. What do you mean? No, I'm not talking about mountain greenery. Somebody, I remember one day. All right, Glitch was in here, and there was somebody else in here, and I remember seeing them chat back and forth, talking about how they were from Canada, and for some reason, I thought that was Surf City. I don't know why. I do not know why. All right, I have to mute the mic for a sec, or you guys are gonna hear like. All right, you're just gonna hear a torch. I'm just gonna be honest, but yeah, we'll mute the mic for a second. Welcome, welcome, Ragdoll Kitty. Hope you're having a good night tonight. Kind of hanging out, chit chatting. About to be having a few people up here hang out, chit chatting with me. Get 200 subscribers tonight, so gonna hang out and do something tonight. Right, that hit the spot. Huh. Well, let's do this. Just so you guys know, I don't have my StreamYard on the auto repay, so I forgot to pay my bill earlier today, and I still haven't. So I'm only allowed a few people up at a time, just so everybody knows. Just cruising YouTube, looking for something interesting. Right on, right on. Well, here personally, obviously by the name Misfit Reptiles and Quonks, we talk a lot about fish and reptiles. I'm an aquarium maintenance professional. I own an aquarium maintenance setup, acquisitions, and maintenance business. So it's a lot that what goes on here, but I do have lots of streams that are not involved with that. More so like the random thought stream that I have at least once a week. So hopefully you find something interesting. Holy shit, it's Brooklyn Bell. Just woke up, Gizmo need to go potty. Just want to give you a thumbs up, say congratulations. If I were, I could jump on with you. I'm probably 1 minute away from again. Oh, no worries, Brooklyn. Oh, it'd be damn awesome if you came up here, but there's plenty more. There's plenty more. Thank you very much. Wouldn't be able to do it without you guys. Honestly, you guys rock. But I hope you sleep well. And I did throw the link out there. Let me go back up and pin it so you guys can find it easily. I'm ready for you. I really want to try to get as many people to the giveaway stream as possible, guys. Just so you guys aware. So if you guys have the time or feel like it, share it out. Let everybody know there's going to be a pretty badass giveaway here soon. So, and I haven't told you guys everything. I'm telling you that now. So it's going to be a good one. Heck yeah, Brickley. You know how it is. Ain't no dumb shit goes on here. Feel the glory of my right hand. What the hell am I doing? Hey, how's it going?
Doing good. Doing good.
Oh,
Got my Bulbasaur onesie on.
that's pretty rad. I'm not gonna lie.
Got it for Christmas.
Heck yeah.
So cozy. Nice. After a long day of work.
I bet you got a nice giant like. It's not really silk, but it's really close to it. But it's
I
huge.
like,
It's got a hood on it and everything, and I can wrap it all around me. I mean, I'm a huge guy. I'm 6'4". So.
yeah.
Anything interesting today?
No,
Besides
just
starting a new job?
yeah, started the new job. They walked around with me, showed me where all of the RO system is, the salt mixing station, how to refill it, all that stuff.
Yeah.
How many boxes of Fritz to put in. Like 300-gallon tub.
Yeah, I have to do the same thing. I don't measure it out. I go buy an entire box at a time. Yeah.
Yeah, there's like a digital refractometer, which is nice.
Yeah.
I picked it up, I was like, oh, fancy. And they're like, yeah, that's how you use it. I'm like, sweet.
John's. Don't kill me if I mispronounce it, but Skosilic? Skosilic? Is that Italian? But heck yeah, you're 6'4" too. Pretty rad, man. Rain or Troph for coming in. Hope you guys are doing good tonight.
Yeah, and then showed me how to top off the systems. There's a pipe for salt, pipe for RO, which is different from what I'm used to.
Yeah.
And then where all the frozen food is, how to feed everybody. They actually medicate. So they have 2 big islands where all the corals and some fish are, but then there's a wall with just fish, and they actually do medicate the food for the fish on the main wall.
Honestly, it's a really good idea.
Yeah.
It's a really good idea.
Yeah.
I like using medicated foods. I've noticed for a lot of diseases and stuff like that, using a medicated food helps a lot. Seems to go a lot faster for them, which is
Right.
nice. Some things you just can't treat with it, unfortunately.
Right, or they're sick and you don't know it until like 2 or 3 days after shipment. So
Yeah. Then a lot of times with saltwater, man, there's just some things you don't even know it's coming until the fish is already dead.
yeah,
And that's heartbreaking.
yeah. There's apparently a regular that just came in. He came this past Sunday and got a blue spot puffer. And yeah, he came in. He's like, it just died after like 3 days. Didn't have any abrasions or anything on him. We're like, I don't know then. Sorry. He goes, that's fine. And then he went and bought 3 Apex Wave Makers or 4 Apex Wave Makers. And I'm like, dang.
Yeah. I really like those are nice. If I can set them damn things to a chaotic flow, I'm a happy guy. It doesn't matter what brand it is, but it's got to have a chaotic flow or something like that, because
Yeah.
I mean, there ain't got no set pattern in the fucking wild. Why the fuck would I want that for a reef? So
Yeah. I'm waiting for their they loan out a par meter or rent out a par meter, and it's actually out on rent right now. I'm waiting for it to come back in stock so I can use it. Because I
nice.
think for some reason I cannot keep anemones in my tank. And I was talking with one of the workers today, and they
if you ever need some help with that, take a list of all your readings, like write a little diagram, take a list of all your readings, and I can try to help you with that.
Yeah. He says
use
it
par
probably
meters a lot.
my light might be too bright because they always crawl under a rock and end up closing and dying. So I'm like,
It very well could be.
he's like, could be your lighting is too bright.
Yeah.
Well, welcome,
Hey,
Jeff.
Jess. Hope you're doing well tonight. Late
Oh,
night for you two again, huh?
I missed the members only stream. I was at work.
Earlier today. Yeah, that's pretty good. I was up there for the whole thing. It was pretty fun.
It started right whenever my shift started, so that's when I was running around.
Well,
It's
this
so
morning I decided to start my morning with a big old glass of rum and coke and doing nothing. So I decided, what the hell, let's go on the Aquatic Morning Show.
Nice.
Manager at Petco, they would always try to call me out on my days off. So to combat that, I would do the same thing. I would add like some alcohol to my coffee and be like, "Nope, sorry, I've already started drinking. I can't come in."
Yeah. Wonders working for yourself, geez.
Yeah.
It's going to be like, if something was to ever happen, it's going to be so hard for me to go back to a normal like factory job or stuff like I used to do. It's going to be so hard. I'm going to have no motivation to do anything.
We didn't have a customer come in for like 2 hours between like 11 and 1. And I'm like, this is so different from a big box pet store. This is amazing. We can actually get stuff done.
Right. Sleep good, Brooklyn. I'll catch you around tomorrow.
Yeah, good night, Brooklyn.
Good night.
Where did you start working? Who, me or her?
My first job ever? Or
I don't know.
Both
who
of
else
you.
to talk to.
Both of you.
Me. My first job was on a farm when I was 12. It was a grain and hunting reservation.
my first
Grain farm
job
and hunting reservation.
Warenberg Theater, in the game room and with the arcade, or in the arcade room was my first job.
Heck yeah.
How fresh is your reef tank? It actually just hit a year old. So in the last probably, when did I start adding anemones? Probably 6 months. Within the last 6 months, I've killed like 5 anemones.
It happens.
Yeah. all the same thing. They all crawl under a rock and close up and just melt and die.
Hey, at least yours don't like to crawl into a freaking fan and just
Yeah.
shred in a fan and destroy everything. That's what happened to one of my most recent tanks. I ended up having to rip it down and completely redo it from scratch. Bad.
That's always a fun project.
Yeah, them damn white purple tipping enemies.
I work as an aquatic specialist at one job and then cannabis packer at my other job. Yeah, that's what I'm currently at Petco. I used to be I just hit my 7-year anniversary at Petco. I just started bottom tier cashier. And then after about a year, I switched to aquatic specialist. And then at about my 2-year mark, I transferred to another store to be management. And then up until about a year ago, I was a manager. I actually ran my current store a couple times because store leaders quit. And I was the only one there to do it. So ran the store on 3 separate occasions without a store manager and got too overwhelming. So I stepped back down to aquatic specialist, but now I'm jumping ship and going to manage an LFS. So yeah.
I didn't feel like doing all that. So I said, fuck it. I'm going to college to be an aquarium maintenance professional.
Well, the LFS I work actually does the same thing. They do setup, maintenance, and all that stuff too. That's kind of why.
Yeah, I do. I also do like reptiles and industrial and commercial setups as well. It's pretty fun.
Nice. So yeah, that's why he took me on. He needs me to concentrate on running the store so he can
get out and do that. Yeah, I can totally see that. That's exactly why I don't have an open to the public shop right now, just because I don't have employees. I don't even have somebody to stay at the shop and do water changes while I'm out hitting all my clients, you know?
Yep.
It's
I'd work for you.
Shit. Wait until I open a branch out in California. I'm probably gonna move my ass out there because that's where I'm gonna make the big bucks.
That's right. That's where the big money is.
In freaking Northern Ohio, dude. You ain't making good money up here. People tell you are, they're lying because that shit's rough. I make okay money. I make enough to survive, and that's it.
That's why he really wants me to get this online shop going because his prices for corals actually aren't bad on a nationwide level. So if he can start selling corals online, the shop could make a lot more money.
And if you guys can get good, solid equipment for decent rates, like I'd be one of the first people to go to because wholesalers, especially recently, all their prices are going up drastically. And it makes it, and on top of that, certain things are becoming very hard to find. So even people like me who have wholesalers and stuff like that try to outsource the stuff, people like that or stuff like that to try to get what you need. So great. I love seeing new places like that get started up.
Yeah, that sponge filter you showed, that little corner one, we have at my store too. And I was thinking about getting one for the
is it Sephora?
I think so. The
little ones that have you seen the one that KG Tropicals has on his website? They're like a little J and it has one little sponge filter on the end of it.
Only Oscars?
He's got some of those that are even smaller than those. I really like those corner ones. Oh no, hell no! I'm not moving to Cali. Not anytime soon. I got a daughter and everything else here, so I'm kind of stuck here. Otherwise, I'd be all over this goddamn country. Fortunately, it's been wild over here. Store manager got fired. Got new management, new team, but fish has always looked great. Hey, that's good, man. That is good.
Yeah, I'm excited though. I have a 6-gallon beta tank that I'm about to aquascape, so I was gonna add a sponge filter. Came with one of the cheap Aqueon in the tank filters, like the one meant for a 3-gallon.
Yeah.
It keeps getting clogged. I don't like those.
I'm in the process of setting up a little breeding area for my Super Delta Dumbo male to my half moon female.
Ooh.
Hopefully that works out. They're the designer betas, so it's probably going to give me a little more run for my money than something a little wild.
As my bubble techniques have walked into my torch coral on purpose, no, mine just crawl under a rock and die.
Have you
I-
guys seen the few shorts I've posted recently of that Duncan tank? Oh my god.
That's
I
awesome.
counted the last time I counted like 2 weeks ago, there was over 20 heads on that fucking thing.
Yeah.
I've never seen one like it.
I've never seen a branch like that. It's crazy.
Just let it go. Literally, just let it go. Let it do its own thing.
Well, I've seen other people's, and yeah, like I had mentioned on the yesterday's comments,
more-
I've grown like a dome. Yeah.
Yeah,
Not
this
like-
one it grows up the one side kinda, and then it comes back down the other side, and it's just heads all the way around, and it's beautiful. I want to pick it up and kind of move it around and show everybody, but I don't.
Right.
I'm not pissing off that it's fucking an expensive piece.
Yeah. I have a single head of Duncan. I had 2 Aptasia eating filefish in my tank, but they actually started picking at the Duncan and a couple other. He's still recovering. He's not dead, but he is starting to recover.
Luckily,
So,
they're half-ass hardy, so and they just kind of take a while to rejuvenate a bit. So it
Yeah.
should come back around if you've noticed some growth already.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's opening back up. His tentacles are short, so he's got to regrow those. But the Aptasia filefish got the boot. They're in my father-in-law's tank.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of filefish. I'm not gonna lie. I like the big ones, like
Yeah.
the big ones over what was it over in Japan and stuff. The ones they used to use for like sandpaper and shit. Those ones are neat.
Yeah.
I don't like filefish.
Well, I have through like 3 or 4 good size Aptasia, so that's why I added them, and I had them for like 2 months, and they didn't eat them. I added 2 peppermint shrimp. It's been about 2 weeks. They haven't eaten it, so I think I'm just stuck with just 3 Aptasia, and it's not spreading, so I'm not like freaking out about it, but
Great.
it is what it is.
Back, Steven?
He's back.
Yay!
Well, I'll be on for a bit here. We hit 200 subscribers tonight, so I'm gonna rock it out as long as I can.
Yay!
Go get his sweater.
I'm trying to ping John. I don't know where the hell he's at.
Yeah, I know.
Come up.
That
Where's John? Eat your files, fish those like mine.
eat your filefish, those like mine. I do say I want some. I want some. God, what are they? Parrotfish, but you got to be real careful. There's some real pretty parrotfish out there.
There was
I mean-
one up at my new job. I didn't see him today, so maybe he sold. But,
Bunny!
get him in. Bunny!
Right.
I love that.
Well, Stephen, I kind of came to the conclusion. I think I'm going to get the last 4 of those hummingbird tetras. Hopefully, they all 4 survive. And then I'm going to get some of those dwarf amber tetras that were on Dan's fish giveaway because he's still got 30 of those. So I think I'm going to get probably like 20 of the ambers and the last 4 of those guys. That's kind of where I'm at with it right now, anyways. So.
Yeah, wait till we're done.
Hey.
What's up,
I don't
everybody?
know. Speak.
Alright.
While you're here, man, I don't know, man. What do you think? Should I tell him?
Sure.
Just so everybody knows, ABC here is going to be our guest for Who the Hell Are You on Sunday night at 11:30. So hopefully you guys are all there. Be a pretty good one.
This guy.
At what time?
There we go.
11.
Hey, ABC, how you doing?
11:15. What's going
Yeah,
on?
my Sundays and Tuesdays are always going to be about 11:30.
Nice. Yep, I'll probably be there. I get off at 6 on Sunday.
Sweet. Yeah. Bunny Viper. I think I might go with that, Steven. Yeah, I've ordered from Dan before, quite a few times actually. When I can't find certain rare species that a customer might be after or something, I'll go take a look on his stuff, and if he's got it, I'll buy it. So I've used them quite a bit for quite a long time. Not any time in the last probably 8 months, but
That is a nice tank, ABC.
oh yeah.
Oh
that
yeah.
is that the same guy from the picture I got earlier?
The guy in the background. I don't know if you can really see him. He's behind this plant. He's in a
Okay.
shaded area.
Heck yeah, dude. That was a that what you sent me was gorgeous.
Yeah, that's one
That's
of
a
my.
pretty
That's
fish.
my big pumpkin seed. This little guy is one of the bluegills. You can see him right there
Bluegills?
moving.
There he is.
That was the one I sent you the picture of.
Heck yeah. Man, I'm wondering where we went. We were at 21 at one point. We jumped down to 7. Where the hell did everybody go?
You'd think more people would be coming in. I was just on Punchy Paint's stream.
Right. I was trying. I waited as long as I could, but I'm not about to wait till 2 o'clock in the morning to start a stream. So.
Yeah, it's 2:00 here. So
Yep. Start. Wow, we're almost at 2 hours already, but yeah, started at midnight.
And Bunny, I just want to say thank you. I can't wait to see those pictures. Laddie's doing very well. He's got an excellent mom.
That mean you're heading to bed, Rainer?
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
yeah, I was actually about to head to bed too, and then I saw Misfits here was live, and I'm like, oh, I gotta stop in there and say hi.
I'd
And
actually
say
bought
congratulations, 200.
Yeah.
I was pretty wired, and I got
Congrats.
bored as shit towards the end of Bob and Pam's stream there, so I just said, "Fuck it."
Yeah.
That talked my ass into it.
Yeah.
I actually sleep here on the couch, and then I woke up, was like, yeah, let's just check YouTube, and I'm like, oh shit, Misfit. Okay, I guess I'm gonna be up for at least an hour or two.
Oh, there's Hippie John.
What's
Hey.
up, Ryan?
Other
Hippie
than
John.
the fish I've killed with my own CO2 stupidly. Oh, I've
Hey, what's up,
done the
Hippie
same
John?
thing.
What's up,
I've
Joe?
never lost a single fish
What's
from
up,
Dan's
brother?
Fish, 100% ordered.
Yeah.
Never any DOAs off fish alive. Heck yeah, man. That makes me feel a little better. That's just because it's been, like I said, about 8 months since I've ordered anything from them. But that makes me a little more comfortable about getting just 4 of those hummingbirds. So
Oh, thank you, Stephen P. I also got a Goku one.
no problem, Rainer. If you gotta go, take off, man. Don't let me keep you up.
Took me a minute to get up here.
Yeah, right?
Oh, you're good, man. I was just
No,
more or
no,
less
no.
seeing if you fell
Don't
asleep on
time
me or not.
We were talking about fish disease earlier. I made myself paranoid.
Yeah. And tell you what, at the rate we're going, if we hit 250 by the time I do that giveaway next week, I got some pretty badass stuff I'm gonna do
Oh shit!
to throw
Did
in on
you
top of
hit
it.
your 200, didn't
I
you?
mean, I said if I hit 200, I'm gonna do a giveaway, and I hit 250, I'm gonna do another giveaway. So I have to keep my word on that.
Nice. I'm gonna do a giveaway when I hit 500. I'm at 410 right now.
Like, yeah, well, throw your shit here. Are you a moderator on here?
I think so.
If you're a
Yeah,
moderator,
you can be a
dude, throw up
moderator,
your
so I
link,
can
whatever
drop
you
a
want,
link
man.
before.
Let's try to get you to freaking 500.
Tab is 500.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, that was my main goal, is getting a community tab, just because I like posting,
Pictures and updates
pictures
and stuff
or
like that.
yeah, text updates and stuff, rather than having to make a video and shit. Because like sometimes I don't have to make it, I don't have time to make a video, and I'm also a bit of a perfectionist. So if I make a video, I feel like I have to edit it or something. I can't, like, it's not in my ability to just post a video that's not edited at least a little bit, and I just don't have the time for that sometimes. So
That's where I'm
it'd be
at.
a lot,
More
it'd be a lot easier for me to post photos, or just a text update or something.
Because I have a lot of photos that I'd like to share with you guys that I can't hear unless I
Yeah.
make like a collage video or something like that. But yeah, Bunny, BioAquatics is great. And he is a smart son of a bitch, let me tell you. He's one of the few people in the country that can breed clown loaches successfully. He was on Aquarium Co-op did a video on him, and it was fantastic. And I've talked to him here and there quite a bit. And if anybody doesn't know, one of my biggest dreams and goals in the hobby is to successfully breed clown loaches in the States. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Why clown loaches? Is it just because they're
I'm a
notoriously hard
massive
to
clown.
breed?
I'm a massive loach nut. I've
Okay.
got at this point like 17 different species of loaches. I kind of collect them.
Wow. Oh wow.
But once I learned that there's only 1 or 2 people in a country that even breed them, that I know of, set myself a nice goal there.
I wonder if there's any species of loach that are native to North America.
I don't know. It's something to Google, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yep, ask Professor Google.
Right.
Yeah, and I can't thank you enough again, Steven, for throwing my stuff up on your channel. You didn't have to do that. That was really, really
Yeah,
awesome.
I saw that too.
That's awesome.
As soon as I swear, Steven, as soon as that happened, they started just rolling in.
Appreciate you, Steven, for dropping that link.
I'm getting close there too, actually.
Or
Yeah, I think when I
30
checked
something away.
earlier tonight, I was at like 410. So hopefully 500 is pretty close because it seems like I get probably between 2 and 5 subscribers a week. The last couple weeks or more, but the average has been about 5 subscribers a week. So if I can keep
Right.
that up, I'll have 500 in not a long time.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's blown my mind how I've gotten that. Dude, Steven, it's blown my mind. Like, it's absolutely blown my mind. I don't even know what to say besides thank you to everyone.
Well, like
Well,
it was
just
mentioned,
me.
there aren't
This-
a lot of streamers that stream this late at night, so it's
Yeah.
your own time slot.
The thing that gets me is like some of my shorts. Like one of my shorts, for instance, I posted it, and within a couple hours, it was at like 176 views. And then overnight, like the next morning, I checked it, and it was at 4,800 views. And I'm like, holy fuck.
Yeah, dude, it kind of happened to me. I got like 1,900 subscribers in a 48-hour span just off that puffer video. It was pretty great. That's the most I've gotten off of anything I've done yet. Which is pretty cool.
I think the very first video I posted on my channel right now has like 14,000 views on it.
It's awesome. I don't know. I try not to go back and look at it because I kind of I want to reach, a few of my goals and then go back and look at it all and
Yeah.
say, hey, man, I did really good. Because if I start looking at all that, I'm going to look at it constantly. It's going to drive me nuts. So
I'm a nut for the analytics. Like I like to follow the analytics just so I can analyze like what videos are doing good and stuff like that, and so I can better optimize my future videos to do better. And using key search terms in the titles and stuff like that.
Right. What I do honestly is I watch everybody else's in the Fish Fams shorts, and I kind of take little pointer. I won't copy anybody, but I take little pointers and like ideas of what species might people be interested, or how to word the title or something like that, and try to use it. And then I'm noticing how it's starting to pick up and how to word things properly. It's kind of difficult. I'm still the same.
Yeah, one of the things I've noticed is there's a lot of fish keepers on YouTube, but there's a lot less native fish keepers on YouTube. So my niche is a little bit harder to single in, I think. But
right, but if you've noticed, it's something that everybody's always interested in. Always.
Yeah, I mean, for most people, that's how they got started in the hobby. Is they go fishing when they're a little kid and catching bluegills or little sunfish and wanting to bring them home and putting them in a tank. For a lot of people, some of their first fish they had were little tiny bluegills that they caught fishing, and that's what spearheaded them into the hobby in the first place. And That's one of the things I love about keeping native fish is like showing people the beauty of the fish that you could potentially catch in your backyard. And
Yep, I kept native fish for a long time. Walleye,
Yeah.
bass, bluegill, sunfish, creek chubs, all sorts of different everything I can find around here. But I did that more so when I was a kid. So at this point, I just kind of keep my stuff moving because I want to learn about as many different species as I can and at least work and have some experience with as
Yeah.
many species as I can. So, but oh man, what I really want are what is that one fish that Cold Creek has? It's not a bowfin. It's not that pickerel. It's not
No.
something. It's
What kind of fish are you talking about?
like a little goby. It's a type of goby, maybe. I don't know. That thing
The
is
sculpins,
sweet. What is it? Yeah, sculpin.
sculpin.
Oh man, those things are sweet.
Yeah. You'd be surprised. You could probably catch them in your own area.
Way up here in northern Ohio.
Oh yeah, yep, definitely. I think mottled sculpin are in your area. I'd have to check fish maps again, but you definitely have at least 2 different species of sculpin around you.
I'm gonna have to go check that out for sure, because man, there's some really cool stuff.
There's if you
Will
go
do,
to fishmap.org, it's basically a search engine where you can either type in your zip code to find watersheds in your area, and then you click on a watershed that you wanna go to, and it'll bring up a list of all of the native fish that are found in that particular area. And you can click on certain fish, and it'll show you where they have been caught in the past on the maps. There's little dots on the maps of locations that they've been caught in the past and stuff.
Right.
And if you can become a member for NANFA, and you can actually upload your own information. So if you go fishing or collecting and you collect certain species, you can take pictures of them and upload your data to further the database and stuff. So it's pretty cool.
That's actually super valuable.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think
I love it.
Danny was talking about that he wants to film a video like that. He wants to catch some fish here in Missouri. So we might make a video out of.
Yeah, I'm next week
Right.
next week, Tuesday the 12th, I'm driving down to Virginia, and I'm gonna do a collecting trip down there, and I'm bringing all my camera gear and stuff with me, so I'm gonna do some filming while I'm out there collecting.
Right. And yeah, Stephen, I don't understand it either. I found out people really seem to like saltwater more than a lot of things, or really cute stuff like that triple snail piggyback short that I posted. I thought it was going to do shit, but it did really well as well. And I just don't get it.
I love
But
your
if you
video.
figure it out, let me know.
I love your video of you petting your puffer and your loach. It was so
Dude,
cute.
those guys are such sweethearts, man.
Yeah.
And what's cool about those guys, if the puffer goes somewhere else in the tank, the loach is right there by his side. The loach goes somewhere, the puffer's right by his side. They don't leave each other's side. They just hang out with each other, and it's awesome.
Best friend.
I've never seen a clown loach that'll just let you pet it.
Yeah.
And obviously I wasn't being gentle. He just let me stroke down his back. You can even see his eye looking at me and stuff. It was funny.
I almost have my pumpkin seed here. I almost got them to the point where I can pet them.
That's awesome. People don't understand, like, if you work with that fish enough, it's very similarly to a lot of reptiles, you can get a lot of fish
The
to
nice sticker you got
be
there.
very personable. Like snakeheads, for instance. A lot of people don't realize snakeheads can be one of the most seriously personable fish you can have.
Yeah, they have a lot of different fish have, really good personality to them. I'd love to be able to own snakeheads, but obviously they're illegal to own in the States, but
I can definitely do that, Steven. My snails are goofballs. They like to. Well, you guys
that,
know how
that,
to do like
that might be a not
parachute
safe
thing.
for YouTube tank.
What, my snail tank? My snail tank?
No, a snakehead tank.
Oh yeah, hell no. I gotta better be moving out of state or something. But yeah, they like to do the little parachute thing where they keep your foot open and just kind of float all the way back down to the bottom of the tank a lot. They'll crawl back up it and do it again, and they'll keep doing it for like hours. It's funny.
I used to have freshwater stingrays that did that, played in the bubbles. They would, ride the bubbles up to the top of the water and then come out of them and float back down, and just they would do that for hours.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome. I'm definitely going to have to make some more snail content then. I didn't realize they did that dang good. Check
Paris.
that out.
Yeah.
Here's
Parasnailing.
Yeah, parasnailing. That's actually really freaking good.
Bunny Viper. The strain of the night is Biscotti Gushers.
Where Rainier, where are you from? You say you're in Europe?
Yeah.
Where in,
Yeah, he's definitely out of
I think
here.
it's Denmark.
Rainier, you guys got a fish native to Europe that I would absolutely love to own, and that's a Eurasian minnow.
That'd be really cool.
Like Austria.
And I'm gonna keep drilling everybody for it.
Yeah.
I need Iguanodectus, spirulus, and Iguanodectus gessleri. That is a top fish for me and S. So if anybody can find
Austria.
that,
Sorry, Rain.
I will definitely reward you with a finder's fee, heftily.
Yeah, I
Just
would.
saying.
So the Eurasian minnow is Phenoxus or something like that. But they're freaking amazing looking, especially in when they're in breeding colors and stuff. They have this vibrant, shiny green to them with some gold hints in it and stuff. They're an awesome looking fish, but unfortunately, they're native to all over Europe and the UK, and
Right.
not.
Well, we'll make some phone calls to people here, there, and everywhere.
Yeah.
Wow, Steven, yeah, I didn't realize that snail video did better than any other one, anything else on my channel at all. So I think I need some more mystery snails because that's a goofy tank. Those guys are already being all funky.
So, Rainier, I'll trade you some North American natives for some Eurasian minnows. I'll send you some of my rainbow shiner fry.
I need somebody to take this freaking 14-inch black belt off my hands.
Oh, that's the one I was talking about.
14 bro. What is it
That's
about?
it. Remember last night I was talking about the fish you wanted to you wanted someone to take for you.
Mm-hmm. The guy that was supposed to come and did it fucking bailed on me.
What fish is it?
It's Vieja, black belt cichlid. She's a mean bitch, but she'll lay about 1,000 eggs at a time. And I've got juveniles growing up to pair with her.
Are you sure? Are you sure you don't want?
So who's this in the top in the middle? Who are you?
That's Gina's Reef.
That's me.
Okay. I don't think I've ever seen you on a stream before, but hi.
Not on
Yeah,
the-
she's nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Thanks. I try
Yeah,
to be.
Steven. Annette really is a very,
You know,
very, very, very valuable person in this community. I respect her a lot. She's a pretty rad chick.
The
What
ones
kind
out
of
there-
mod do you have?
Placer too. Like,
What's that?
Oh, me and Only Oscars were. Oh, I knew that I thought I saw her from Danny's, and Only Oscars is like, yeah, that's where I knew it. I knew I recognized her from somewhere. Couldn't pinpoint it. I was like, yeah, she's the one with those like reefs. They're like really cool.
Yeah.
Reefs, reefer, whatever.
oh, there you go. That's what.
Who knows? Maybe it's both.
No. I tried the ganja whenever I was younger. It makes me sleepy. That was also back in like 2010, 10. So, not the good stuff wasn't available openly. So I don't know. I haven't tried it recently.
Hey,
But yeah.
never too late to try again.
No, make sure you got someone that is like, I guess they know more about it than they
Yeah.
say they do. It's different for everyone.
That's true.
I had coworkers give me a couple edibles, but they haven't been strong enough.
Yeah.
They never are.
They are. They really are.
I'm like,
It's
they
funny,
never.
my mom makes brownies that are
Camera's not
500
on, sorry, guys.
milligrams.
Yeah, you can get some good ones.
Yeah.
So, and the fucked up thing is, like, she didn't start doing it until after I moved out. I'm like, what the fuck, Mom?
Mhm.
Like, I moved out and was, hadn't gone back or visited for probably 2 or 3 months. And then when I did go back, my stepfather's making moonshine and my mom's making pot brownies. I'm like, what the fuck?
Fuck yeah, give me some of
I
this.
want to try.
Me some.
Right?
The kids
Yeah.
they could party again.
Yeah. I'm like, shit, you guys could have done that while I was here. Like, no, you wouldn't have moved out. I'm like, probably.
Yes, Rainer. The Foxinus is the same fish, yeah.
Yes.
Hi, Barney.
Foxinus. That's the Eurasian minnow. That's the one that that's one of my top fish that I want.
You know what? You like stream fish. Have you ever tried Zodiac or Batik loaches?
Nope.
Dude, they are a cool little fish. They're a little aggressive, but they are really cool stream and river fish. They like rocky
I think,
bottom rivers with a bunch of leaves and gravels and crevices. They're really cool.
yeah, the only non-native fish that are endemic to streams and creeks and rivers and stuff that I've owned would be Pandagara and hillstream loaches.
You can find hill stream loaches native there.
No, that's what I'm saying. Is there's the
Oh.
only two that are not native that I've owned in the past.
Okay, yeah, I'm sorry, that slipped my mind. I'd really like to see you do like a super serious like Asian river stream. Or
Yeah,
Asian
that might
stream
it
tank.
might
That'd
be a
be
thing.
super cool.
I'm sure it'll be a thing at some point. I'm sure once I get like
You need one of them tanks I showed you last night.
the 8-foot one
Oh, that was 12 feet.
or 12-foot. Yeah. So that was the 180 behind me, and the other 180 that I have in my garage. The original plan was to combine the two. I was going to remove the side panel from each of the tanks
Okay.
and put them together to make a 12-foot, 360-gallon.
Yeah.
And but then
Wow, nice.
but then I didn't do it because
Oh,
here's the story. The reason I got this tank and the other 180, I got them both for $50. So
deal.
yeah, so the tank behind me is an Oceanic brand 180, but I bought it because the guy listing them said this one had a cracked bottom, and the other tank that he had was going to be a donor tank. He was going to use the bottom from that tank to replace the bottom on this one, and then decided it was too much work for him and he didn't want to do it, so he had posted them for sale. And I saw the post like 3 minutes after it was put up, and I emailed, I messaged the guy right away. I'm like, I will take both of those right now. I'll come pick them up. And so I went and checked them out and inspected the crack in the bottom and everything. And I was like, I don't care. It's $50, even if I don't fix it. It's worth 5 times that amount, just the glass alone from the 2 tanks. And I do my custom projects, building custom tanks and stuff with recycled glass from old fish tanks. So that was a thought too. But then I was like, maybe I'll combine the two into a 12-foot, 360-gallon. And so I get the tanks home and I'm cleaning them up, and I've got the hose running because I'm scrubbing them down and stuff. And I noticed that the one behind me is filling up. It's not leaking, even though it has a crack in the bottom. So I'm looking at the crack and feeling it, and I can, you can feel the crack there. You can see it. But, so I'm like, well, it's weird that it's filling up with water. So I took a razor blade and I start, going at the little crack with the razor blade. And it turns out it's not even a fucking crack. It's just a hair thin piece of silicone that's
Oh no!
stretched out from the corner from when they originally built the tank. Like just this hairline piece of silicone stretched out from the corner. And it looked like a crack. I thought it was a crack when I was looking at the tank to pick them up and everything.
Thank God it wasn't a crack, but wow.
But it wasn't a crack. It was just silicone from the corner of the tank.
I've had so many tanks returned at work because for the same reason, people think it's a crack, and I just reach down and with my fingernail pick it off. I'm like, nope, it's just silicone.
Where do you work? Nice. Where do you work?
Hey Bob, welcome.
Sorry, I just kind of
I
lost something here.
I currently work, well, technically I
Taylor.
work at 2 places. I'm in the process of my last 2 weeks at Petco, and then I'm going to LFS.
I can't tell you how many fish tanks I've found in a Petco or PetSmart dumpster.
Yeah. Yeah.
So many. I don't even care. I'm no shame at all. I found everything from, I found a 9-gallon Fluval Flex. I found, countless 10, 20, 29 gallons. I found 55 gallons. I found all the way up to a 75-gallon tank in PetSmart's dumpsters.
Yeah.
I think only 2 of them were broken.
So Gina, question for you. What do you guys do with the like betas and stuff that are like they sit there for a long time? What ends up happening?
So I try to put them in my tanks if they're there for more than like a month or so. I try to add them in with the tetras and stuff. Especially like the half moon king betas. The king betas get way too big for those cups. I actually have an example 6-gallon tank. If you watch Danny's Fishy Matrix and his intro, that first planted tank, that's actually my 6-gallon tank up at Petco.
Oh, nice.
And that white half moon king beta, his name is Sushi. I'm gonna miss him. Yeah, that's like our example tank. So he's actually for sale too. So when he sells, then I usually grab another beta and we'll put him in. But yeah, I try to incorporate them in the system.
Okay.
Right now, the glowfish, we haven't been getting in the longfin barbs. So I actually turned that to I have all the female glow betas. I have a glow beta female sorority tank where the longfin barbs are supposed to go. And they've been selling really well because a lot of people don't realize you can put females together. So.
Oh, okay. Nice. Huh. Yeah, I suppose a lot of people wouldn't realize that if they're new, they wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, they tell you can't, but clearly you can.
Clearly.
Yeah. Hey, I trust her words. She's smart.
The first
Well,
like
it's also you do have to have a decent sized, you have to have a decent sized tank, and really you're supposed to put, you're definitely supposed to put at least 5 or 6 of them together too, not just 2.
Yeah, I think I have 5 right now, and it's a 15 gallon.
Right.
And it was like the first 2 weeks they were fighting. There were a couple of them had torn fence because they had to figure out who the queen was and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's definitely a hierarchy for sure.
My one coworker walked over, he goes, "The beta's fins are torn up," and I'm like, "Which one?" He goes, "Female glows." I'm like, "Yeah, they're duking it out. That's normal." And he goes, "What are you gonna do about it?" I'm like, "Nothing. I'm gonna watch for infection. That's all I can do. They got to figure it out. That's part of the process."
Let them work out the hierarchy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Bring the salinity up to 1.004 and watch for infection.
Yep. See, the thing is that you actually care and take the time to do it. Like, I know.
Yeah.
Like, I guess I fear like say my local Petco, I just don't feel like that's kind of how it goes.
it really makes a difference if you have somebody there who has one that's not overworked, and that's kind of one reason why I'm leaving Petco is that they're the direction. I just don't agree with the direction the company is due. So having enough employees that aren't overworked or sidetracked, somebody who's dedicated to the aquatics department who actually cares and has the willingness to continue learning, because this hobby's always evolving, always changing. So
Yep. That's the hardest part about it, about my business particularly, because I have to do my very best to stay on top of all of that and know all the new things coming out and test all these new things and know how to use them.
Oh, thanks.
Because if that's what a customer wants, I mean, you know how bad it sucks to tell a good customer no? It
yeah,
sucks, dude. It sucks.
yeah.
Forgot to pull this guy out for a little bit earlier.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine how many times you've actually had to tell somebody in there, like, no, you're not putting that fish in that tank you're about to buy.
Oh, at least 5 a day. And then they get mad. We actually, I was on my lunch break the other day, and a lady almost got into a fist fight with my store manager because she refused her a fish, and she decided to freak the fuck out about it.
Like, no, Karen, you cannot have this fish.
Well, that's the thing. My manager, the Karen, and we're like, "You're being Karen. Like, what is going on here?"
Wow.
Yeah, with cops and everything.
What snake is that you're holding right now?
It's just normal het pied.
Nice.
Normal. Is there such thing as a normal snake?
Normal ball python, het pied.
Yeah.
Standard, basic. That was one of my favorite things to do whenever we would get basic ball pythons in. I would actually name each one because we have a snake feeding chart for each one. We weigh them right before we feed them to track their weight and everything. So I would actually name them. I would give all the basic ball pythons basic white people names.
Yeah, this guy he was on the verge of death when I got this guy in, but this last vet visit I did earlier today, he's up 60 grams. So that's a monstrous leap from where he was just a little bit ago. So he's getting there good. He's got a lot of energy now. So all he wants to do is roam around and explore. Though he's not really head shy at all either.
That's one more if we don't have that I'd really like is pied.
Like I said, this is just the normal. It has it carries the genes, and has the potential to produce pies.
Yeah, so if you mate him with somebody else who's het pied or visual pied, you would get pied.
Yep.
You could, because it's a recessive gene, right?
I wasn't about to let this little guy go. This little guy. I don't care if it's a
I don't
normal
think
ball python or
pies
not.
is
I'm not going to let him
recessive.
die.
Maybe it is.
Thank you, Bunny. You don't have to share my channel. I don't have a lot of videos right now. I have to learn how to like.
She's got some badass reef tanks that everybody would love to see.
Like he was saying, I need to learn how to edit videos. I might do shorts now that at the LFS that I started working at. I might start doing shorts for all the coral.
What size reef tanks do you have?
I just have one. I have a 40 breed.
Okay.
But it's a damn nice one.
That's my second
Hey,
video.
Don, help me with mine.
Yeah, I used to be really big into the reef hobby. Like, I had a 265 mixed reef, and probably 2,000 gallons worth of frag and grow out tanks and stuff. Because I sold corals and saltwater fish, and did setups and maintenance for people for their saltwater tanks and stuff for a few years.
I set up quite a few really nice display reef tanks and stuff, really high end stuff. I love it.
Yeah, I think my second video is like an hour long. I just videoed my reef like in the twilight hours, so the blues are on. It's on my old phone though, so the quality's not great. I need to reshoot a video like that.
Steven, while you're in here, I have a question for you.
Any light filters, like the orange filters or anything?
What'd you say?
Yep, I have the ice cap orange filter for my phone.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Yeah, Sharpie. I don't edit either. I just make the video and put it out. However it is, it is.
Where's my camera? There it is. Ice cap orange filter.
I don't have the patience for editing.
I like the little float rings, the viewing float rings.
Mine's Power Lab.
Yeah, my fiance gave me a box at Ferrero Rocher because I was actually in an accident like 2 months ago at a shut up. My husky's wanting to go outside. Sorry. Oh, okay, he's gonna sass.
I love huskies. I love the way they just go.
Steven, I'm trying to do like a little like comedy fucking song thing, but I need your permission to, like, while you're live streaming or something, record like my whole screen, so that way I can do what I'm trying to do. It's gonna be funny, but pretty much what it is, when you're in the middle of a live stream and you go over and you click whatever, well, the J, K, and L buttons are forward, pause, and skip 10 seconds forward. You keep tapping that L button, everybody will start going like right in the middle of them talking, and you can get some real funny shit out of it. It was making me geek out one night, so I'm trying to get like 10 or 15 different people that'll allow me to record that and put together something pretty fucking funny.
Now you got my permission.
Sounds good.
I don't typically do live streams, so otherwise I'd say yeah.
Yep. You can definitely do it also.
I do have a playlist on my channel of all Fishy's and Danny's videos that I've been in. I have a playlist going.
Yeah.
But yeah. I forgot what I was saying before my dog rudely interrupted me.
I didn't hear what he was asking permission for.
I refuse to do it without permission. So.
Well, Steven says clip whatever the fuck you want.
Yep. That's how I feel about it.
Tell Steven.
The best ones I got, or the best ones that I've tested out with, is the Metalheads. Josh specifically, he's hilarious when I do it to him. And what was the other one? God, what was it? I'm geeking out. Jerry, Papa Shrimp. He's fucking hilarious when you do it to him too. I think it'll be pretty good. But pretty much, I'm going to be using those sounds to kind of make a song. It's gonna be funny.
Well, it is 2:30 here, guys. So I'm gonna cut out and go upstairs and get some sleep. I think.
Oh,
Right.
Sounds good, man. Thanks for coming up and hanging out for a bit.
Yeah, thanks for coming out.
Getting working on that.
Easy, bro.
Yeah, sure.
Anytime you want to show up and show off those tanks, bro, it's cool.
Mhm.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, I'm trying to make some progress down here in the fish room and shit. So hopefully, next time I do an actual tour of the fish room, it'll be a lot more put together.
Same.
But,
Don't forget
yeah.
to come. Don't forget to show up tomorrow. In my stream.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'll be there. And everybody in the chat, don't forget to show up Sunday night at 11:15 to Misfit stream to learn more about me.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
son of a bitch. Yeah, this guy right here.
Look at him. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
All right, guys.
Take it easy, man.
Yeah,
Good night.
have a good night.
Later, bro.
Later, bro.
And then there was 4.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Then there was 4. Wow, that's funny. She said that too.
Yeah, I was showing my new coworkers pictures of my reef tank, and they asked her like, "What size is that?" I was like, "It's a 40 breeder." They're like, "It looks like at least a 75." So
It
apparently,
really
I'm
does.
secretly good at rockscaping. Apparently, I don't know.
Hey.
Yeah. Also, all my frags are just still little babies. So once they grow out, it'll look bigger.
All right.
Yeah.
35. I don't know. I can keep going, but probably gonna cut it off at 3 hours at the most, just so everybody knows.
Where are you at? Where is it at right now?
2:35 a.m. here.
So
11:35.
2.5 hours. Man, so far.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's 1:35 here.
I couldn't just hit 200 and just dip on y'all. I feel like shit.
It's like, this is. Don't do that.
Thanks, Bonnie. You're so sweet to me.
Bunny is amazing. She is the most awesome person in the entire world.
Wow. That's
I shot her an email for stickers. I shot B Wizzle an email for stickers. Who else?
I didn't know email for stickers.
Yeah.
Still waiting. Mine should have been here freaking 3 days ago now. So I'm still waiting on mine to get here.
Well, it's funny. I emailed Bunny and I was like, "So I hear you got stickers," and then that's like all I put in the email. And she's like, "I need your address." And I'm like, "Oh shoot, right? Okay,
Not one twice.
that would help."
Definitely would.
I got too excited to hit that send button on that email too quick.
Yeah, there's quite a few people that'll send you stickers.
Yep.
Sometimes you remember to email them.
Yeah,
Oh.
Bunny, I'll probably make more shorts, especially at my new job. There's just so much to see. And I might do social media stuff for the shop too, like on their Facebook page.
Should.
Yeah.
Awesome. What is the store called?
Marine Solutions. So they do have a website. No product is on there yet. I just started adding inventory to the website, but it's not live yet.
Okay.
I'm actually starting from scratch with the dry goods. I just deleted everything that was on there because he said a lot of the prices aren't right anymore. So I'm starting from scratch. So I got all the Apex, most of the Apex stuff. I thought I had it all, and then I walked to the back room and realized that there's like lighting and other stuff that I've missed. So it's gonna be a while. He told me I have like next like 90 days to really do it, but I'm like, the sooner I get it done, the more I can do.
Hey, that freaking mystery snail just parachuted down at the bottom of the tank on cam. That was pretty cool.
Hey, I love instant replay.
Cute. So yeah, that's my big project, is getting all the inventory on the website, getting it live, and then helping out maintaining the tanks.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Sounds like a good old time.
Stickers will go out next week. Take your time. Take your time. We actually, my coworkers at Petco actually went to Michael's next door and they found some like fishy stickers. And they came up to me like, "Gina, we found fish stickers." I'm like, "Cool." And these are the only two I took because they're the two that are the most accurate. There's three others. Two of them were goldfish and bowls. And I'm like, "Fuck these stickers. I'm not putting these anywhere." And then the other one was like an actual like fish tank, but it had fresh and saltwater fish. Pictured like freshwater beta, freshwater angel, and then like clownfish, and like it's just a hot mess. And I'm like, "Fuck this sticker too." Not doing this either. We have them taped on the breaker box in the office just as a joke, with a little sign that says "customer expectations" underneath it. We have like memes and stuff posted on the office to, comedic relief.
Oh Lord.
So maybe I'll take a picture or a short and I'll post that like tomorrow.
Nice.
I've been
Thank
working
you,
on
bud.
videos, but I'll throw out a lot more shorts, I think, for now. Like I said, I got like 1 or 2 hours a week I'm even able to work on anything like that.
Are all those bristle nose plecos?
Yeah, longfin, albino bristle nose. Yeah.
How big are they? Like an inch?
Yeah.
About the size of the ones that I get in at work that nobody wants to buy because they're too small.
Are those Maltese, Brennan?
What do you mean, Maltese?
The other ones in there.
No, those are Star
Where's that?
Sapphire fry.
I can't see very well.
Yeah, those are Star Sapphire fry.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Napping and copious napping. I wish.
Those are the Star Sapphire fry that are going to be in the giveaway.
Nice.
In all these plecos.
It's awesome.
about that.
Yeah, those Hogwarts letters are amazing. Phenomenal.
That's cute.
I love the way I just love the way they move.
Hmm.
Me too. That, I mean, I just fed them too, so they're all going nuts.
Very cool.
Are those?
I gotta figure out the fuck I'm gonna do for my giveaway when I get there.
Hey, man. So what's everybody up to at almost 3 o'clock in the morning, my time?
Hanging with you, dude.
Right. Either on stream or in the
Yeah.
chat or sleeping.
Feel it. I feel it.
Almost missed my son's bus this morning. I woke up and I'm like, oh my God, staying up till 2:30 in the morning was a mistake. And here
That's
I am
my-
about to do it again. So
Yeah, that's my life every day, it seems. Every day. It's like
Yeah.
I should go to bed 3 hours later and it's 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning and
I'll
Same
be
note.
sleep right here on the couch and then get up and go to bed, and then all of a sudden like my ADHD brain just starts going, and I'm just like, dang it, I should have slept on the freaking couch.
yeah, that's that's exactly my problem to begin with.
Even whether I stream or not, I have a hard ass time trying to sleep. So usually I'm up until like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning half the time anyway.
Brennan, it seems either you're streaming late night, and if you're not, I am, because
Right.
neither one of us know how to shut it down.
Yeah, normally if I get too tired, like I'll go to work and then I'll just sleep in the car until my shift starts.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I
No.
saw Annette was on, whose stream was she on? Oh, Aquafunks. I watched that stream, and then that's when I learned like zucchini is really good for the mystery snails and plecos and stuff. So at Petco I actually started adding zucchini for the snails and for the plecos. The plecos
Nice.
didn't go after it as much as the snails freaking loved it. The rabbit snails, oh my God, I had to like put double the amount of zucchini in that tank than the mystery snails. They devoured it.
Yeah, rabbit snails. Wow.
Yeah. And then peas and broccoli for all the goldfish and the koi. Yeah. And spoiling the
You
crap
can do,
out of
you can do green beans too.
Yeah.
Shrimp love green beans.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. I'll have to try that. Well, I'm about to leave. This is going to be my last full week at Petco next week. We'll see.
Yeah,
doubt-
yeah, you're gonna end up working at 2 places.
No, I'm not going to be working at 2 places. Thinking outside the box. Oh, Jacob's watching it. My coworker just texted me. He's like, "You're on the stream."
Nice.
And Ritesh is too. Hi, Ritesh. Ritesh. I hope I said that right.
Ritesh, yeah. Ricky. We just call him Ricky.
Why is
Okay,
my camera
so-
not focusing at all? What the heck?
My
Yeah,
favorite
you're
flower
blurry as
is.
hell. Or I have double vision.
I don't know, roses are cool, I guess. Yeah. That's my favorite flower, I guess.
A rose.
Yeah, rose. Yeah. Bunny was asking about her favorite roses. Or what's everyone's favorite flower? Sorry.
I Stargazer. I like Stargazer lilies.
Thinking outside the box. Welcome.
That's a
welcome.
hard question.
Yeah, they-
Favorite flower?
Yeah. What's your,
Marijuana.
It's an orchid.
besides marijuana? That's exactly what I was thinking. I'm like, besides marijuana? Well,
And that's
kind of
why
got a tattoo of flower, so I guess that would be one.
That's why
It's a really rare species of orchid that I
Yeah, I was just gonna say orchid, man. Damn, you took the fucking words right out of my mouth, dude.
Snatch.
like. Sativa. I like him. I'm an indica kind of guy, but don't get me wrong. I like my sativa.
Nothing wrong with a hybrid. Hybrid.
I prefer mine.
If I still smoked, I'd take sativa any day.
I'm a connoisseur, so I like it all.
Yeah, well, connoisseurs, everyone try this and tell me that won't blow your mind. Just saying.
I'll
Try it
probably
out.
never be able to find it in my area ever, more than likely. I never find certain brands people offer ever. It sucks.
Well, I have no problem like getting this particular one from this particular brand of people because this is by
Oh,
far the
You're
taste
you're in
awesome.
hey, you're in California. Me and Brennan are in the like Midwest, so we get like the leftovers.
Kind of.
Yeah.
It's a lot better around here now.
Yeah.
California does
Back in the day, dude, we had the
California.
bullshit.
Yeah, like I was mentioning before, back when I was trying marijuana for the first time back in like 2010, like there wasn't that much available.
Before everything was high grade.
Right.
Mm.
Right.
There was
No,
no
of course.
When Chronic only ever came around Christmas time.
Yes, Brennan, you know. That's you know.
Actually, probably
Exactly.
2008.
Ooh, Christmas
Yeah.
Dad.
Christmas and like right at like at the end of summer, basically, or
George?
before summer.
Yes.
Before summer. Yeah, funny how that always coincided with Christmas.
Nice, Chris. I've got some called Chem Dog Harrier. It's like a Chem Dog crossed with Jack
Also,
Harrier.
Chem Dog. That's what good stuff.
Yeah,
It's
nice.
It's a concentrate, but it's diamonds, so it's pretty much 100% THC.
Oh, the concentrates. Oh yeah, my lungs can't take those dab hits. Maybe
Yeah,
in
them dabs are. Whew. Yikes! Knock you on your ass.
Yep.
That
There's nothing wrong with that. I just don't like to feel like I'm gonna choke to death just to get high.
it's better above.
Dang, that sucks, Rainer.
Nothing wrong with flour. I love good old fashioned piece of weed.
Jesus, Sharpie. I could see people getting fucking ripped off like that. Like I said, I'm a connoisseur. I like it all. I don't like just concentrates. I like it all. I have no preference.
Cash, key,
Well, some was a lot better than others.
wax.
It's mostly
It's all-
Mississippi hippie. We still get the weak shitty shit down here.
What the hell? Take a trip up to Michigan.
Yeah,
You don't
come
even
on,
need to
lady,
be from
let's
Michigan
go.
to be able to go in a dispensary there and buy your shit. We'll have some fun.
I still like the old school diesel, sour diesel and shit.
Chem
That's
Dog. Chem Dog 20 is my all-time favorite strain. Just that by itself. All-time.
Let's see.
favorite.
Platinum Girl Scout cookies is one of my favorites. Ken's anything from Connect Farms is fire. Gushers, Biscotti Gushers,
Oh, we're talking about old school strains.
Alien
Right.
Lab fire.
Right. Northern Lights, shit like that.
Ooh, there you go. That is my all-time favorite. You hit that word. Like I remember trying that
Northern Lights
first
was the
time.
shit,
It
man.
blew my mind. I was like, "What is this? I gotta remember this. Like this is the best stuff I've ever had." At one point, but Northern Lights was fire. Old school was like skunk. I think I had skunk back in the day. Some old school Mexican Redbud. That stuff was
Yeah, Illinois
okay.
prices are boo-boo, Chris, for sure.
Yeah, Blue Dream. That was also a cool one. There you go. And Blue Cheese.
Yeah.
Man, I'm still looking at this goddamn fish list. Still looking at this fish list. I'm right on the line of getting those 4 hummingbirds and then those pygmy raspberries. Man. So indecisive tonight.
I don't think Biz came into my work today. Into Petco. I actually ordered him 2 Senegal Bashirs.
Cool. That's pretty rad.
I don't think he went in and got them. I think he'll probably go up tomorrow.
It's funny. That particular name is just like some people say Bisher, Bisher, bike.
Biker.
It's just I was just thinking how the beta discussion.
Right? You better.
Beta.
Beta.
I got a better beta than beta beta.
Yep. It's funny.
Yep.
I think I say Bisher. Yeah.
That's what I say too.
I say Bashir. I like Bashir.
I like the sound of Bashir though.
Yeah.
I think
Or
Cheddar-
people that come in for the cichlids and they call them chicklids.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Oh, it
Now
drives me.
that's
Dude,
hilarious.
that right there.
Yeah.
That's one thing I like. You come in and call my fish chicklids. I'm probably gonna look at you like you're dumb and say no.
I've had people
Yep.
come in.
The first time I read it, that's what I thought it was.
Oh man.
I'm so embarrassed.
It's probably happened like 4 times, but I've had people come in and be like, "Where are your chinchillas?" And I'm like, "Or do you have any chinchillas?" I'm like, "No, we don't have chinchillas. That's PetSmart, blah blah blah." And they're like, "No, I've bought them from here before." I'm like, "No, I mean we've never had chinchillas." And they're like, "Well, do you think you could order some?" I was like, "Yeah, is there a specific color? Like, you want black ones, white ones, whatever?" And they're like, "What do you mean?" And I'm like, "Well, I mean, there's different colors and all that." He goes, "Well, how many can I fit in my tank at home?" And I go, "A tank?"
What?
And they're like,
Oh
"Yeah,
my
I have a
Lord.
75-gallon tank." And I'm like, "Well, they should really be in like a multi-level cage." And they're like, "What?" And I'm like, "Hold on, like, what are we talking about?" And I'm like, "Chinchillas." And I take them over to the small animals. They're like, "No, we're talking about the fish." And I'm like, "Are you talking about?"
Wow.
And they're like, "Yeah, whatever, the fish." And I'm like, "Oh my God,
Whatever. Yeah,
Chinchilla.
whatever. Oh my God.
Chinchilla fish." I've had it happen like
Oh
4
my
times.
God. That's like a whole nother line of
Or
stupidity.
plecos, or plinkos, for plecos. Yeah. Danny and I have stories for days working at a big box.
Oh, now that's funny.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I actually, Petco wants you to order like 3 different sizes of the common plecos. I don't order the smallest 2 sizes because then people think that they can put them in a 10-gallon tank. So now I only have bristlenose, Hillstream loaches. I can't get auto cats right now, or snails. So then the only common pleco I have is the 5-inch, and it's like $14.99. So that deters a lot of people from getting the common plecos. That's kind of my strategy at my store.
Right. Everybody around here doesn't even sell common plecos at all.
Yeah, I don't think. Not that I could. Not that I know of here.
I also have the long fin spotted plecos also, but those are also $14.99. So
All right.
everything's going up, especially salt. I just got in a fuzzy dwarf lionfish, and I pulled the tag. Last time I had it was like before the pandemic, so like 2-3 years ago. The old tag, it was like $29.99. Now they're going for like $69.99. I was like, dang,
Mm-hmm.
all doubled.
Wow.
It's just going to continue like that. I mean, that's just
Oh,
the
yeah.
way it is. It's been progressively building like that over the last 25 years.
Yeah, exactly, Chris. I don't order commons anymore. I was gonna order snowballs, snowball plecos, but Petco wants like $30 for them, and they're only like 2 to 3 inches.
Snowballs are so cool.
They are. They're so pretty. But in my area, nobody wants to spend that much.
June said that's her favorite too.
Do
How
what?
much are they? How much are they?
They're like $30,
That's it.
like 2 to 3 inches.
Because they're smaller.
Yeah.
Oh, they slow grow.
Are they slow growing?
Plecos grow pretty fast.
Oh, they do grow fast.
Yeah.
Oh,
Can I get those? We don't have those
You want me to ask that, bro?
They gotta be in the mail somewhere, right? It should be able to be bought online somewhere.
He's like, I want one. I want to get one. Can they ship it through the mail? We don't get them here.
They're not.
I'm sure you probably could.
See.
I get the name wrong on purpose just to troll staff or use the Latin names to see the blank look.
Oh, that's funny.
But
No, I actually appreciate that because then I'd be like, okay, you know what you're doing. Point and I'll bag it up. I'm not even going to ask any questions.
Right?
Yep.
That's true.
When I first started at Petco, like I was not a fish keeper before Petco. I actually got into the hobby when I started working at Petco. So when I was still at my first store, just became the aquatic specialist, still learning everything. There was a cichlid customer and he came in, he's like, oh, do you know what lake these cichlids come out at, like what they're native to? And I'm like, what? And I instantly Googled it and he goes, you know what? I appreciate that you're actually looking this up instead of just giving me a bullshit answer. So I'm going to start coming back to you. And I was like, thank you. I don't want to give wrong information.
that's true.
And then once the people realize that you know what the hell you're talking about, they usually do come back.
Or if you can admit that you don't know and that you're willing to learn, people appreciate that too.
Yeah.
Well, what's sad is I think that when I went in there one time, some fish in there just looked really depressed. And then I think, those betas looked really sad.
They were dead fish. Dang.
Yeah.
That's why I asked. That's exactly why I asked what happens to the, because especially like she was saying, the glows, those glow light. I was gonna say Daniels. The betas, man. It's sad.
It is. And
And you know what's sad? So it's like I'm asking for like which ones are boys and which ones are girls, and like they don't know. Some people just don't know.
most of them are labeled. The new mermaid
Yeah,
beta
it should be.
male on the tag, but
They'll put baby boy, baby girl, or whatever.
I honestly couldn't tell you, Rainer. I have no idea.
Florida, for how far north?
I mean, I'm sure they're a little bit further up than that now, but I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, probably now.
Okay.
But
so by Petco policy, we're supposed to feed them 3 times a week and clean. It used to be that we would clean their cups three times a week. So I would feed and clean on the same day, but now they're only cleaned twice a week. So I always do big water. Everybody gets water changes on Monday at my store.
Yeah, that's when I start water changes too for everything I have.
I try to do it all on Monday, but sometimes I have more customers than it's expected, and then I have to go over to Tuesday.
Luckily, I don't have to deal with that. I'm able to power through most of it. Right now, I got about, at this point, 47 tanks set up now.
Well, you got a system down, dude.
Yeah, I got 2 pythons running. One's draining the tank. After I get done, or first I scrub that tank, then I put the drain hose in, and as I'm doing that, I scrub the next tank.
Yep.
Wait for that first one to drain out, fill that up, and I'm filling up, draining, and scrubbing all at the same time. So.
Yeah, the standalone tanks I usually have draining while I'm cleaning the betas, so I'm multitasking that. But then the main wall, I have to actually siphon the gravel. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, for me, like me personally, when I do a water change, that a gravel vac is included in my water change. I don't give a shit.
Yeah. I have to at Petco. Those tanks are so overstocked. You have
a lot of the tanks to the shop I have are bare bottom for quarantining purposes.
Yeah.
I don't like all that sitting on the bottom. That it gets all funky.
Your tank runs off main sump, right? At Petco.
Yeah. So it's different. At my store, I keep saying that it's only my store for another week and a couple days. Anyway, each tower is its own system. So there's a little cabinet door on the bottom. Those are the doors.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Makes sense.
I bought a few racks from Petco.
And my store actually has a different system than the whole rest of the district. So I'm running American Pet sumps, whereas everybody else is running off marine land sumps. So there's no biomedia in my sumps. So that's
Really?
also, yeah, like in my feeder goldfish section, I actually added gravel because the ammonia spikes were just getting out of control.
Yeah, what the
I had to add gravel to have some kind of biomedia.
Right.
wow.
I'd totally be that person to start sneaking in fucking media into the sump and all that shit.
I started adding
Without 'em ever
zeolite crystals in there along with the carbon. Yeah.
Just go buy a big old like 50 pound or 25 pound bag of freaking lava rock and throw it in there. And say,
Well, I did the arches. Those
okay.
arches are lava rock. I actually have like 5 of those in the sump too.
Oh, awesome.
But
What are they gonna do when you're gone? Jeez.
yeah, the marine land ones that everybody else in the district has a big bio wheel, just like the marine land like top filters, how they have those bio wheels. There's everybody else has those, not me. Apparently, there's only 2 stores in the whole like Midwest territory that have that old North American Pet system. It's my store and like another store. I don't know what other location. Not even in Missouri.
Yeah. I'm so thankful I'm not open to the public right now. That is my retirement plan, though. Once I get tired of doing maintenance and setup and all that stuff for people, I plan on opening up a fish store and just doing that for the rest of the time.
Yeah.
I've already worked at a few fish stores and like, I don't want to fucking deal with it.
You don't want to have somebody telling you what to.
I can make more money doing what I do than owning a fish store right now.
Right. Right.
I don't know anybody besides myself that's been to college for aquarium maintenance, set up industrial and commercial.
I don't mind helping somebody who's uneducated. I hate helping the ignorant, the purposely ignorant. I don't care. This is just for.
See, I'm on the verge with that. Okay, if you honestly don't know and you're trying to learn, I'll help you. But if you're just fucking dumb and you're going to continue to be dumb, like that really discourages me from wanting to do.
Yeah, like just give me my fish. Like, no.
Yeah, no. I've had people like that's one of my first questions is, hey, what are you looking for? How can I help? Is there anything specific you're looking for? And they either say yes or no. And I'm like, okay, well, what size tank do you have? People get so butthurt about that question, or they just don't. I don't know. And I'm like, well, what do you dose it for? Hey. What do you dose it for? Like, well, how big is your tank? Well, I don't think I need to tell you that. And I'm like, well, then I don't have to sell you fish. So, bye.
Right. Like, if I know you're not going to take care of these animals that I take care of every day, I'm not. Why should I give them to you so you can fucking kill them?
Yeah. And it's not just fish, it's animals too. I ever used a hamster because they wanted to go to Target afterwards. I'm like, you can't leave a hamster in a cardboard box in your car. And they're like, well, that's none of your business. I'm like, it is my business because you're going to get mad when this hamster gets loose in your car and you're going to blame me. Like,
yeah, like they can't chew their way through a box.
They chew through in like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, go straight home.
I'd love to, Ricky, but I cannot. I have a 3-year-old. I cannot.
I feel you there, Brennan.
Bunny, when that happens, I'm gonna like make you make a Discord so we can like do like a video call thing, and I can sit there and walk you through the whole thing.
Oh, does she has to drill the hole and all that shit too, or?
I think it's already drilled. She just got to pipe it all together.
Oh, she bought the. Okay, I thought she was doing a DIY or something.
It'd be a lot easier if I could see what she's doing. And go.
Absolutely.
I didn't know you could go to college for that profession. I'm impressed. Yeah, Mississippi.
Oh yeah.
There's quite a few different places. I had to go to 2 different colleges to do. First was just basic aquarium maintenance, and with include business class included in with that. And the other one was for industrial, commercial, and technologies.
Yeah. But no, I say at the LFS today was my first day there. Didn't have a customer for a good solid like hour and a half, and I'm just like, this is so different. I'm used to like trying to be pulled away in 5 different directions, helping people. This is so relaxing. It's so nice.
Right. Yeah, Allison, thank you very much, and I appreciate it. Thanks for stopping in. I have a team of big chain stores that lack the interest in the aquatics because they get so in tune with the dogs and small animals, right?
That's
It
because
sells,
that's what
dude. That's what most people have.
well, and that's what corporate's pushing. That's what I was kind of
Right.
getting at earlier. Is I don't like the direction that the company's going. Like I can be like, yeah, I just sold like $200 in saltwater fish. You're like, cool. How many Vital Care did you sell? And I'm like,
Right.
I'm in the fish department. What do you want me to do?
Right. Actually, Ricky, I'm getting ready to shut it down here in just like a moment or two. So probably not tonight. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
man.
you're exactly 3 hours right now.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, guys, I really appreciate everybody coming up and helping me get over 200 subs tonight. That was freaking awesome. You guys
Well,
rock.
I'm proud of you, bro.
Thank you. I definitely got something coming to y'all here next week. So
I've got
y'all
to
are ready for that.
be in your journey from day one. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, man. Same to you. I've been loving watching everybody grow, including you. So
You want me to
Appreciate
show
it.
one?
all right, guys. Yep. Thursday at 2. I will see you then. No problem, Steven. Yeah. I'm gonna be making that thumbnail and stuff tomorrow for the giveaway, so I can get that up and going, so people can have some time to see it before it actually starts.
Is that a cat? Oh,
Besides that, yeah. Everybody have a wonderful night, and I will see you later.
bye.
Later.